So today we're going to talk about the Sequoia Platinum model and the Grand Highlander Platinum model. What's the differences? So both the Grand Highlander and the Sequoia are going to have your LED lights. On the Sequoia, it's going to offer you more of a spindle / honeycomb grille. You're going to get your forward-facing camera, which is standard on the Platinum model and the Sequoia. Just like the Sequoia, you're going to get a forward-facing camera on the Platinum model as well. Sequoia Platinum only offers one powertrain. That is a iForce Max, and that's going to give you 437 horsepower and a whopping 483 pounds of torque at 5,200 RPMs. The Grand Highlander Platinum model is going to offer two different powertrains, one for your gas model and one for your hybrid max. This particular model is the 2.4 turbo that's going to offer you 265 horsepower at 6,000 RPMs. If you choose to go with your hybrid max option, it's going to offer you 362 horsepower at 6,000 RPMs. As far as fuel savings, you're going to get better fuel economy in the Grand Highlander because you're going from a Uni-frame, which is a Uni-frame, the body and the frame are one, versus a two-piece frame, and it's a heavier vehicle. So you're not going to get as good a gas mileage on the Sequoia. On the Sequoia Platinum model, because it's a heavier vehicle, you can expect to get 1922 for your city and your highway. You can expect to get about 2026 on the Grand Highlander. Both the Grand Highlander Platinum and the Sequoia Platinum model offer a 20-inch rim. On the Grand Highlander Platinum model, you're going to get more of a polished chrome. If you're going to keep these vehicles in your garage, you're going to need more space on the Sequoia than you will on the Grand Highlander. You're going to need 74.5 inches of clearance to actually garage that Sequoia. On the Grand Highlander, you're going to need 72.1 inches of clearance. Your ground clearance is 8.16. On the Grand Highlander, you only have 8 inches of ground clearance. As far as your width, you're going to need some width to make sure you can get it in the garage, right? On the Sequoia, that width is going to come in around 79.8 inches of width that you need. On the Grand Highlander Platinum, you're going to need a little bit less. You're going to need 78.1 inches of width to actually garage that Grand Highlander. As I mentioned before, both models in the Platinum trim have your forward-facing camera. So that's going to include your cameras on the side mirrors here, like you see on the Platinum Grand Highlander as well. So both are going to have that. Both are going to have your turn signals here, integrated turn signals on the mirrors. Both are going to have that. The Sequoia probably is going to offer you a little bit bigger mirror here. Both have your blind spot monitoring that is standard. Here's where your difference is going to be. If you look at the back of both, on the Grand Highlander, you do have a power gate on both. However, on the Sequoia, the towing package is standard. On the Grand Highlander, you can add the towing hitch. It is not standard. If you're looking to tow, the Sequoia is probably going to be your better vehicle if you're looking to tow heavier loads. On the Sequoia model, you can tow upwards of 9,000 pounds because it's on the two-piece frame, so it's a little bit stronger frame. On the Grand Highlander, your max towing is going to be 5,000 pounds. The Platinum model is only in an all-wheel drive. In the Platinum model, you have your four-wheel drive. Also, here's the difference for you guys that you might like. You can actually pop this for quick loading. The Grand Highlander does not offer an option for that. So kick sensor. Grand Highlander, it has it. There's your kick sensor. Let's see if it works on the Sequoia. Sequoia, check. It has a kick sensor as well. In the Grand Highlander Platinum, you're going to have a little bit more room behind the third row. So you're going to have plenty of room back here. You can fold those seats down if you need the extra space. Your Sequoia Platinum model offers you power running boards. You don't have that option on the Grand Highlander. On the Sequoia Platinum model, you're going to have power side mirrors. That's offered also in the Platinum. That is standard on the Platinum. All your models are going to come with your Toyota Safety Sense, so automatic high beam lights, your lane departure, adaptive cruise control, and pre-collision. Your memory seats are going to be standard on the Sequoia Platinum model and the Grand Highlander Platinum model. You're going to have your heated steering wheel. That's standard on the Platinum, Sequoia, and the Grand Highlander. You're going to have your power adjustment for the steering wheel on the Sequoia Platinum model. You're not going to get that on the Platinum Grand Highlander. Manual adjustment in the Grand Highlander Platinum model. The Sequoia Platinum offers you a standard 14-inch screen. You have your wireless charging in both. You have 3 zones in the Sequoia, just like you do in the Grand Highlander as well. So plenty of storage here. You got some USBs. You have heated and ventilated seats. You're gonna have heated and ventilated seats in the Grand Highlander Platinum as well. Panel roof is gonna be standard in your Grand Highlander Platinum as well as the Sequoia Platinum. Both Platinum models are gonna come with your digital review mirror. So if your view is obstructed, both models are gonna offer you your digital review mirror. So that's a nice option. In this particular model, this is a captain's chair here in your Platinum model. It is only available in a captain's chair once you go to your Platinum model. You're gonna have your heated and ventilated seats in the back, just like you will on the Grand Highlander Platinum model. On the Platinum model Sequoia, you can only get a black color interior. That's the only color interior choice that is available. On the Grand Highlander, you have 3 color interior choices. You can get a captain's, which is what this is here, or you can get a bench. So those are available on the Grand Highlander, not available on the Platinum Sequoia. The Grand Highlander is going to offer you just as much room as the Sequoia, more room behind the third row at a lower price point. You're going to be around mid-60s on the Grand Highlander. If you look at the Platinum Sequoia, it's going to come in around $81,000 to $82,000. Which one is it going to be? Is it going to be the Sequoia Platinum or is it going to be the Grand Highlander Platinum? Thank you guys again for following. Find me right here on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Under Drives. We'll see you next time.